Happy Pirate Wednesdays, everybody. I'm Alex.
I'm Esther.
I'm Juji.
And I'm Elijah.
And we're here to remind you what day it is. A random fact about me is that I'm going to say allergic to bees, but I feel like we already even covered that. It's not really random.
And you're not even allergic to them anymore, probably.
Yeah, probably not. Okay, so a random fact about me is I was on the Grammy ballot.
Everyone watching this already knows that. Everyone listening, I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but doesn't everybody watching this already know Juji has a outie belly button?
No,
I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
Well, now it's in 2 podcasts, so there. They surely will now.
My sausage.
So I haven't talked to you guys in a while. It feels. What have you been up to recently, Juji?
Okay. A couple things. Today I saw Black Panther.
Oh, no way. How did that go?
It was good.
Don't, spoil anything, but...
You liked
Yeah.
it? Yeah. It was a fun little time.
Yeah.
What was you said? A couple of things.
Yeah. The other thing is on Friday I went to a deaf basketball game.
Huh?
Not a deaf basketball game, which Reed thought I said, where you die. I don't know, or something.
Yeah, no, I was thinking some sort of, weird, you lose, you die
Yeah.
sort of scenario.
No, like
a weird,
non,
Arnold Schwarzenegger film.
like not hearing people. Basketball
So
game.
was it really quiet? Because there's no sense in cheering if they can't hear it, right?
And there's also a bit of irony involved with the fact that Reed misheard a
Yeah, right.
basketball game about not being able to hear.
Sure. Well, it was sort of quiet than you'd be used to during a sporting event. It was quieter than that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you got used to it as it went along, and also it kind of got louder as it went along, I think. Which was weird.
Did people sign hand clapping?
There were actually people clapping, which I was kind of surprised to see, because people always have told me about the sign for clapping, and then they just kind of actually clapped. So I mean,
Isn't the sign for clapping something similar to jazz hands?
maybe.
Clapping?
Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like jazz hands, but not out, but up.
But yeah, they weren't really doing much of that. So they were, some people were, I guess, and some people were actually just clapping.
See, I think it's a good excuse for jazz hands, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Anytime's a good time for jazz hands. Well, Esther, what were you up to?
I don't know.
Jeez, life is so... Ugh. I'm sure you did something interesting this week. There's nothing that you want to update me on?
No.
I don't even know if this is a put on or if you're just
No.
actually sad.
On Valentine's Day, me and Sam splurged, and we bought chocolate covered strawberries, a box of them that was
Ooh.
$50, but it was so worth it. They're amazing.
$50.
Yeah, it was one of those edible arrangement things.
Oh yeah. Anything else other than the chocolate strawberries, or that's it?
Nope.
Were they on sticks or something, or?
What?
Edible arrangements
the
are
sticks
often on
$50
sticks.
worth?
No, it was in a box.
Yeah,
and
like
you
a
opened
bouquet of...
No, it was in a box. You opened the box, and there was a bunch of strawberries covered in chocolate, and they're gigantic strawberries. Very good.
That sounds pretty good. We had our own chocolate strawberries over here, actually.
Yeah, so as you guys probably know, I brought Megan up to visit Alex and Claudia this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And so I gave Claudia money ahead of time and told her to kind of go crazy. And make a Valentine's Day or day after dinner for us. And so we showed up and we got there pretty late, and so we were both exhausted, but we had like something like a 4-course meal
Oh my god.
of stuff.
Wow.
And everything, of course, was amazing because Claudia was doing it.
I played waiter, but I wasn't very good.
Yeah, he totally forgot to give us water. Like,
I was like, oh, what do I do now? What? I just gave them a
Alex, did you dress up for the part?
No, I was actually still in my work clothes.
Oh, that's
and then,
why.
and then
You gotta dress for the part.
I didn't
and then
even get a tip. I was so pissed.
yeah, no, well, you forgot our water, so.
Yeah. Jesus, I mean, guys got to make a living, you know.
But yeah, so everything was fantastic, and one of the things that Claudia made us was chocolate-covered strawberries. And I've been making them last throughout the weekend, which is a very difficult thing to do because they're fantastic.
Hmm. There's still at least 5 left.
I think so. There won't be before I leave tomorrow. But so what about you, Alex?
Well, we kind of just segued into new this week, kind of straight from the bat.
Yeah.
Right? Trying to think what was my new this week. I worked.
What about George R.R. Martin and the chickens?
Oh, and the chickens. Well, I don't know what the story is here, but today we met up with this. We were at Tammy's house, and a friend, family friend, showed up. I hadn't met him before. It kind of looked like George R.R. Martin, or so Elisha says. I didn't even catch it until he said that, though.
Yeah.
He
But
does, though.
the guy, it was so weird. We clicked on so many levels so quick. When I first showed up there, earlier on in the day, and I met him for the first time, he brought something up. Actually, no. All week I've been kind of worried about trying to get oil, because I've been calling the oil company and they just keep telling me the same thing, wait, we'll call you back, and they never do. So I've been oh man, I wish I knew somebody who knew something about oil and tanks and stuff. Turns out this guy used to work for an oil company, so it was exactly what I was looking for at the right time. So that was kind of cool and unique. And yeah, so I asked him questions and stuff, and he kind of gave me all the answers I needed. But come to find out, basically, he's got a bunch of chickens he's trying to get rid of. So, yeah, so he's got all these chickens he's trying to get rid of, and we might end up striking a deal with him to take his chickens off his hands if the time ends up being right. So that'll be cool. Anyway, so that was my new this week. We might get chickens this spring, when it gets warmer. What about you, Elisha? What was your new this week?
I already told you that I'm visiting you, goofball.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I
Bringing Megan
have
over
one more
here.
thing to add.
Oh, yeah, okay.
My hair is pink.
Ooh. What kind of pink?
It's hot pink by accident.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
It'll fade. I just gotta.
Oh,
I just gotta
God.
keep washing it for a week, and then it'll be pastel.
Wow.
Is that what pastel was what you were aiming for?
It was.
She didn't lay in it enough.
I didn't dilute the color enough. But in my defense, it wasn't as dark in the pictures. But it was darker on my head.
A little oops.
Oh my goodness, the cat is really cute right now. She's just falling asleep.
What is she doing?
But her body is so dead weight. You can just lift it and plop it back down. And she's so
Complete
cute.
opposite of Bailey. She attacked my foot a few minutes ago.
Yeah, Bailey's evil.
No, the thing is, I was spouting all weekend that Bailey's normally kind of evil, and she hasn't been in front of Megan, so I look like an idiot. Because all weekend she's been sweet and calm, and then suddenly, right before doing the podcast, she just decides that my foot needs to go.
Needs to
And so she just latched on
Maybe she's right.
I love
Maybe your foot
that
does
that
need to go.
photo
Might
that
be.
Claudia put on Instagram of Bailey sitting like by
Oh.
herself, like alone, or was it on Facebook or something? And she was like heart
Yeah,
reacts
yeah.
only. Bailey got stood up. That was
Yeah,
so
what
funny.
happened to Bailey's boyfriend? He stood her up on Valentine's Day.
No, he showed up on Valentine's
Did
Day.
he?
I thought.
Yeah, technically he did. The true fact of the matter is that Bailey's boyfriend randomly decided to show up on Valentine's Day, like the actual 14th, and they hung out for like 45 minutes, which I thought was really cute. And the picture that Claudia took and posted was actually taken after Valentine's Day, but we thought it was funny because she was just sitting there all by herself, just looking sad.
Topic of the week.
So-
I wonder.
Oh, I wonder. So, the topic of the week today is if you could pick now, what would be your last words?
What?
Like the last words you say before you die.
Well, that's it's a bit morbid.
If I died right now, you mean?
No, like later on.
No. I mean, you could plan ahead. Like, you could be like, oh, when I die, when I'm like 72, I want my last words to be.
Oh.
Yada, yada.
okay.
I know, I didn't give anybody any time to think about this.
Yeah,
one.
you didn't.
Wow. This is like one of the. We only
Well,
have
Alicia, what do you
one-
think? What would your last words be?
My last words would probably be, wow, so that caught on fire quickly.
You're gonna die in a devastating fire?
Hey, I don't know the rest of the details of the situation. I just know that those will be my last words. You asked.
Thanks.
He doesn't die in a fire, but there's fire somewhere in
Mine-
the room.
I know.
Yeah. I actually have a heart attack. I
Actually,
was
you know,
excited about
it's
the
one of
fire, just
those
like-
it's one of those drinks, like alcoholic drinks that you catch on fire, and like, but he was
Yeah.
shot.
There you go.
We didn't get shot. Completely unrelated.
Gigi, what would your last words be?
I don't know. I kind of
Probably like narwhals and unicorns.
Why would that be my last words?
Because I feel like those sum you up.
Did I like? Did I go like completely insane and just like hallucinate?
Gigi, flash forward like 50, 60, 70 years later, and Gigi's like has dementia or something, and she like is like narwhals, narwhals, and like the only thing she can say is narwhals and unicorns.
What is she like? What is she like a Pokemon? She only knows one word. Like
Like you have to
What's your
eat your
Pokemon? She'd only
pudding.
know her name.
Narwhals.
you have to eat your pudding. Is that what old people eat? Just pudding?
Yeah. You need your meds. All right.
I'd probably reveal some like dumb secret. Like, remember that sandwich you had that one time and you didn't know what happened to it? It's because I ate it.
And then the person you're telling like chokes you to death. I like that sandwich.
Yeah, that's the scenario right there.
No regrets. That's my last words. No regrets.
No regrets. That's that. Wouldn't that be on your tombstone?
Would tombstone words be like count as last words?
Well, sometimes they're posted on tombstones, though, right? Their last words were. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I guess you could be, if that's what you want.
What
Do you really want yours to be on a tombstone, though?
Well, what if you agreed to that ahead of time, but then didn't realize your last words would actually be something stupid like applesauce, and that's
Because
what's
it's
on
like
your
the last
tombstone.
thing you ate before you died.
Not necessarily. Maybe you just screamed applesauce. Like, I don't know.
Hmm.
I honestly don't know what would be going on in my head, like in my death moments.
This is definitely not a topic taken very seriously here.
I should
Well,
probably
we
be like,
didn't have much time to think about it.
Alicia's final words would be like, it was the gluten. But honestly, I can't really say that because it's like me too.
Wait, so now we're upgrading Alexa to a death of dysentery? Is that what we're
It
doing?
was the gluten.
It's the Oregon Trail all over again.
Oh God.
Alex, what would yours be?
Oh man.
Hey, you're the one that came up
Maybe I
with the
shouldn't-
question. Should
Yeah,
thought
I
this
know,
out
but
more.
it was sort of. You guys told me to use a generator,
Oh my
so
God,
I
I
tried
Used to
that.
dinner. Wow.
Yeah, we didn't tell you to use one like 5 minutes before the podcast started, though.
I didn't have time. I'm a busy man, right, guys?
I've been around all weekend. He definitely had time. This is his fault entirely.
I gotta keep the fire stoked, okay?
I
We're freezing in this house.
We are, but you still have time.
Esther, what's yours?
Hmm.
What? My last words?
What?
Yeah, that would be Esther's final words.
My
What?
last words would be
What? They'd be what?
destroy the patriarchy.
Jesus, what the heck?
What would you be doing?
I don't know, some sort of riot or something.
A riot. Like she's dying in a riot. Like she's
Destroy the
dying.
patriarchy.
Jeez, that pink hair dye has really gotten into your brain.
Yeah, maybe some of it seeped
Oh no,
into
no,
your skull.
no, I'm not that kind of riot.
Maybe it's a lyric to a song and you're like on stage and singing.
Hey, no. No.
No.
Hey,
Don't.
no.
No. Why does this have to be about death? Why can't we be like do something more lighthearted? Like, if you could speak. Oh, okay. I have one. I'm sorry. Sorry to steal your thunder, Alex.
Okay.
But if when you were born, right, and you came out of the womb, if you could talk like in an instant, like you had vocabulary when you came out of the womb, what do you think the first thing you would say would be?
It'd probably be something very like basic needs, like I'm hungry or something like that, right?
I'd probably be like, yeah, that would be Alex's first words regardless, I think. I would probably be like, it's really bright.
Yeah, something
Or like,
it's-
what's happening? Just really
What's
confused.
going on?
I feel like, where am I?
Who is this man that I'm looking at? I like the doctor.
I think Esther's words would be the same ones they were originally anyhow. She'd come out screaming.
Esther's would be the same coming out screaming.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, open my nose
My-
holes.
I'd like my first words. Oh, actually, guys, I know what it is. I know what I'm gonna pick for my last words and my first words.
Alright.
I'd pick like I'd pick like a meme or like a vine.
You're gonna quote a vine.
I quote a vine. It'd be my last word. It'd be so funny. I'd just pick like the stupidest vine.
And your first words, so like before vines even existed. Your time traveling baby.
Yeah, I'll be the peanut butter baby. But my last words will be and that's it.
Oh, I'm so out of touch. I have no idea what any of that means. But then again, you guys are quoting vines, so if anyone's out of touch, it might be you guys.
Vine's not dead, okay, man.
Those are your last words. Vine's not dead.
Mine's not
Just me.
dead.
But I am.
Or
I
maybe
made
you should
that
just
up
like
on
quote
Vine, so we
something
won't.
from like one of the video games you played, like Zelda or something.
I finally got the Master Sword. That's just lame. I heard the cat for a second there.
Yeah. She's usually not that talkative. What are you doing to her?
What are you doing to her, Esther?
What are you talking about?
What are you doing to the cat?
Oh, the cat's across the room. She wants to leave the room, but I won't let her.
Oh.
Yeah, see? There you go.
Yeah, but she doesn't have anything better to do, honestly.
Oh,
She was laying over here just a minute ago acting all cuddly, and now she's screaming. And she's destroying things in Gigi's room. It's really funny, actually.
She's just scratching at the door because she wants to get out.
Okay. No. Can you hear her?
Yeah. We can at least. I don't know. if
Yeah, I
the
could hear her
podcast
meowing.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
can. Be nice to her.
That
Esther,
worked.
go let
She
her
just
out.
wants to talk with you.
She doesn't know what I'm saying to her. She sounds like a meow, and I sound like a meow to her. And that's that. I say, sometimes she'll be
Fair
like,
enough.
she'll like, meow, I'll be like, you're ugly. Meow, you're ugly. Meow, you're ugly. She's unfazed.
Probably because she's saying the same thing back to you.
I am.
Esther, you're ugly.
You're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly, you're ugly.
You're so cute.
Oh, who's that? You got a milk mustache. She has a white upper lip, so that's why I said that.
So, next segment. Ahoy, it's a pirate playlist or a pirate song. I screwed that up.
Beautiful.
I'm sorry. I'm very, very tired.
Ahoy, it's
so this-
a pirate playlist.
Alright, well, anyhow. This week's song is Dragon Pirates by Tutu Child off the album Dance to It. And it's another pirate song. What else can I say?
Anything else about it? Where'd you find it?
I can't remember where I found it. I did a big backlog of different possible pirate songs a little while back,
Mm-hmm.
and it's one of the ones I put aside as a good choice.
Hey, I wonder if we could get away with playing like a snippet of the songs that we were like talking about.
No
Just-
one listens to this podcast, so that's totally a possibility.
Probably. Do you think we could do that, Juge? Just put like a little snippet of like the song, like maybe like 10 seconds or 5 seconds
I
or
mean,
something?
I'm
or
not
that's
gonna do that.
what- Ah.
Well, I guess
Do it
it's
for
dead
the
then.
fans.
Do it for the vine.
What do you want
Do
to
it for the
edit?
vine. No. I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind it. I just don't have good internet.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Juge, I live in a tree trunk now, okay?
A tree trunk.
There isn't any Wi-Fi where I live, okay? It doesn't exist.
Mm.
You're actually just imagining this whole thing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, so I'd like to thank our mom and our Uncle Richie for listening in, as always. Esther, want to tell the folks at home where they can find us and how they can send in listener questions and suggestions.
Yeah, you can find us on Instagram, Gmail, YouTube, SoundCloud. No, not SoundCloud.
Yeah. SoundCloud.
Yeah, YouTube, SoundCloud, and iTunes at Pirate Wednesdays. And you can find us on Twitter at Pirate Wednesday without the S. And don't forget to rate, subscribe, leave comments, send messages, whatnot.
I don't have anything in particular to promote this week. Oh, you know what? Might as well. Galactic Theater, I believe tonight is the last night that they are open at their regular location. And then they're still looking to try to finish up the other location, so they're going to be shut down until that one down the street is ready to go. But you can still donate, and they're always looking for volunteers to help put up drywall and set things up and build things. So if you're one of the few people listening to this and you also happen to fall in the category of the type of person who wants to help out, Definitely look up the Galactic Theater, or pop by their new location, and they're always looking for an extra hand. So, without further delay, Jude, do you want to sign us off?
Don't forget to shave your belly with a rusty razor.